What's going on, everyone? Let's see who's in here. Nicholas. Oh, important test tomorrow. See you next live. Hey, Nicholas, I don't know if you're still here. If you are still here, thank you for stopping in. See you next live. Center of the day, Masoni Wave. Joel, I need to try Masoni Wave. That one has been on my list for a while. Just received my Omen Luxury Voyage. We'll put on Monday or Tuesday. Have you tested it? Have you tested it yet, or you just got it and you're gonna do like a blind reaction and like blind wearing to it Monday or Tuesday? YSL Myself is the scent of the day. YSL Myself, great fragrance. Wyatt, is that the Eau de Parfum, the original one, or the Le Parfum? I would assume if you were wearing Le Parfum, you'd say it. I don't really like Myself Le Parfum that much. I love the original Myself. Myself Le Parfum, I really don't think is that good. It's the EDP. That's the one that I prefer. I don't know what's up with like the Le Parfum isn't bad by any means. I don't really feel like it's a flanker of my it doesn't really feel like a flanker of Myself. It feels like a totally different fragrance. It kind of reminds me of just like something with the Born in Roma DNA, like that lavender woodsy DNA. It's not bad, but it's just not really good. And the Eau de Parfum is way better. But yeah, 3 new fragrances. Now, if you guys watched my shorts today, you would know, one, my fragrance of the day is one of my new ones. And then I also did like a short talking about them. So if you watch my shorts, you guys already know what I got. Let's start it off. Since we had 2 people put in their scent of the days, my scent of the day, Lattafa Fakar Black, one of my new pickups, clone of YSLY EDP. One thing I will say, this bottle looks really tacky. Well, in my opinion, I think it looks kind of tacky, but it's like a very good feeling bottle. It's a very solid feeling bottle. This cap, even though it's kind of like a long cap, you would think that, you could just like push it. I just proved myself wrong. Anyways, it's a pretty good fragrance. The bottle definitely does feel nice. I somehow dented it. I don't know how I dented it, but it does get decently close to YSLY EDP. It's a little more citrusy fresh in the opening compared to YSLY EDP. But it hits good in all the right places where it's like when YSLY has like good, just sweet green apple woodsiness, this one replicates it really nicely, just slightly fresher. For 23 bucks, I don't think you can get much better, when you want something for that DNA. Stars, what's going on? We got 2 more. We got 2 more. King, what's going on? King, Lattafa Fakar Black, my fragrance of the day. Thank you for putting me on this one, honestly, because I had seen it, but it really wasn't until you were telling me that it was good that I did want to get it. Like the live. Yes, y'all, please like the live. Let's see. 5 likes, and I will show the next one, and then 10 likes. I'll show the next one. So 2 more likes, and I'll show one of the other clones I got. You welcome. Appreciate it, King. I just got here only 3 people. No, there's 14 people, but there's only 3 likes. YSLY EDP for $20, for sure. For sure. And I mean, honestly, I really just wanted something with the YSLY DNA. Even though this is not 100% there, it's still definitely close enough. Don't think we're going to reach 5 likes. Well, we need 1 more like, and we have more than 5 people in here. How long does it last on my skin? I can't really smell it off myself anymore. I don't know if I went nose blind to it. I would say I probably got at least, I don't know, 6 hours. I'll say at least 6 hours. For the first time wearing it, I don't think that it's that bad. I did 5 sprays, so maybe, I could just go heavier on the sprays next time. I don't know. This one is good. This one's definitely good, and they have like a, they have a Lattafa Fakar Extrait or Lattafa Fakar Elixir. I want to say it's Lattafa Fakar Extrait. If it smells like this, if it smells like YSLY EDP, but just an Extrait de Parfum, I may pick it up, but I would assume it's going to smell different. Let's see. We got 5 likes, so I will show the next one. 10 likes, and then I will show the next one after this. I like the bottle. I like the bottle, too. I thought it was going to be big. I mean, I know I said this already, King, but I thought that this was going to be like a bigger bottle, and I didn't think it was going to be as like sturdy and good feeling as it is. The gold one, clone of 1 million parfum. I like 1 million parfum, so I may definitely check that one out. Sauvage or Eros, what do I like better? Sauvage. Now, if we're saying Sauvage EDT and Eros EDT, I would go Sauvage EDT. But if it's like Eros Eau de Parfum or Sauvage Eau de Parfum, I'd go Eros. And if it's like Eros Flame versus Sauvage Parfum, I'd go Eros Flame. But for the most part, I would say like they're both good lines, but the EDT I would go Sauvage. What's up, Micah? Nathan, just going live. What about you, man? Mike, have I tried Armoth Mega YSOI EDP with a fruity twist? I have not, but I may check that one out. I've been getting a lot of like Middle Eastern fragrances recently, so definitely could go on my list. The next fragrance that I got, this is Lattafa's Caid Al Farsan. Now, a lot of people say that this is a Creed Aventus clone, like a Creed Aventus clone with a twist. And I don't really get that. This is a very sweet pineapple fragrance. Very, very sweet. And it's kind of weird because it's like the only thing that I really smell in here is straight up that pineapple. And this to me, honestly, this smells super good. There is an oud note. There's a saffron note, I believe. I don't really pick up on any of those notes. To me, this is just a pineapple bomb. For 17 bucks, I don't think you can get much better. This one is definitely going to be heavy in the rotation. So good. So good. It just smells like pineapple juice. So 10 likes, and I will show the last one. Honestly, between these two, I think if you buy these two, this is a really good summer rotation for right around 40 bucks. Now think about this. I believe Amazon, you need to put like 30, 35 bucks worth of stuff in your cart and you can get free shipping. So 17 bucks for Caid Al Farsan, around 23 bucks for Fakar Black, 40 bucks together. You get free shipping. You get it way quicker than the discounters. Pretty good combo, honestly. I'm sure even this has like a layering combo would be good, but for just a good, cheap summer rotation, these two would be phenomenal, for sure. I still want the original YSOI, like the EDT of YSOI, or what one? It was either YSOI or myself. I'm glad I went with myself. I love YSL myself. It's so good, but the whole YSL Y line is good. The only thing is that that whole line smells pretty much the exact same. Even the elixir with that added oud doesn't change that much from that original, YSLY, green apple, woodsy DNA. And honestly, a true flanker really shouldn't switch up like that. You look at the main line of the Eros, you look at the main line of Sauvage, you look at... I'm thinking of something, but I don't know. You look at, the Aqua de Gio line. All those lines, the flankers smell like the original, but just a little bit different. I think a good flanker should definitely smell like the original. I don't know why some brands make flankers that smell nothing like the original. Because a flanker should be the original fragrance with something different done to it. I just sold my Al Farsan. Did you not like it or what, Wyatt? But I do like YSOY, the pineapple and vanilla dry down. I don't really get a pineapple dry down. Or a pineapple dry down. I don't really get a vanilla dry down. This is so good. Like, to me, all I get is that pineapple. Straight up pineapple bomb. If you want to just smell tropical, wear that one. Honestly, hey, King, you could try this too. I feel like this could be a sneaky good layering combo. This could definitely be a sneaky good layering combo. I think it would be almost like a better version of La Boule Parfum. We are going to try it. We're going to try that layering combo. Let's try it. You know what? We'll just do it on skin. Okay. We got La Boule. First of all, let's smell La Boule. La Boule's so good. Bergamot, coconut, tonka bean, 3-note breakdown. Bergamonte, fresh in the opening. Coconut, sweet vanilla in the dry down. So good. Spray a Caid Al Farsan on top. That is a sneaky good layering combo. Right off the bat, I like that. Right off the bat, I like that a lot. I don't know what I was doing right there, bro. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep these. I got to keep these up. Had a friend who wanted it, and I guess it didn't last that long on me, so I sold it. I don't know. I mean, I like this one. For cheap, I think it's pretty good. Yeah, it's going to be a blind wearing of Omen Luxury Voyage. Busy at work. That's why I didn't respond right away. Hey, Jewel, you're good, man. You're totally good. I hate LeBeau. LeBeau is so good. I missed. Hold on. Yoda finally got the same time on stream. Tana, how's it going? Just got Aqua Dubai yesterday. Hot damn, it's good. Be interested to see how it compares to the Game of Spades. Both Louis Vuitton Imagination inspired. So I think Game of Spades Full House is phenomenal. Now, keep in mind, I've never actually smelt Imagination. So this is coming from somebody who has only been described what Imagination smells like. This, to me, is kind of what I imagine Imagination smelling like. Powdery, citrusy, airy, sweet. That's a pretty good descriptor of Full House. Maybe that's how Aqua Dubai smells. I'm definitely interested in Aqua Dubai. My only thing is I don't want to buy it and have two fragrances that smell like, pretty much the same. King, you're nonchalant, aren't you? Calm Collective. I'll try that later. You got to get Wild Card, but I never tried Wild Card. I got the real thing. I do definitely want to get Wild Card. I know next month I have like this big pet sitting job. So I'll get like a decent amount of money from that. So I think maybe then I'd buy Wild Card. I got 2654 sample and love it. Should I get the 50 or 100 ml? Hey, I told you. Listen, anyone looking for a good tropical summer banger, City Rhythm Redline 2654. So good. It's like a twist of like LeBeau and Baccarat Rouge 540. King, the reason why I say LeBeau, and I think you may like this one. When I say a twist between LeBeau, it's just that coconut vibe. There's just a very strong coconut, so it reminds me of LeBeau. It doesn't really smell like LeBeau, but it's just like, think of a tropical coconut vibe. I don't know why I said King specifically. I know he doesn't really like LeBeau, but if you don't like LeBeau, I think that this one is definitely worth it. But personally, me, I have the 100 ml. I think that the 100 ml is definitely worth it. I've put a pretty decent dent in this. Let's see. It's not the most, insane dent, because with this fragrance, with pretty much all my City Rhythms, except for, let's see, Redline 2654 in Austin, 3 sprays is plenty with those fragrances. They project well. Manhattan, I think this one may be a 4 or 5 sprayer. Great smell, just not the best projection and or longevity at that. But yeah, I would say get the 100 ml. I'm scared to try that City Rhythm. Dude, it's so good. I don't know why I smelled this. It's really good. I think if you like coconut and if you like something with like that Baccarat Rouge DNA, like I know you like Instant Crush. I know you say Caid Alfrestan kind of gives you that vibe. And I know Instant Crush, to you might not be the best, the best clone of Baccarat Rouge. I know you smelled the real thing too, the oil at least. I think that it would be good, honestly. King, I put it on this morning and my orthodontist smelled it at like 5. Yeah, it's plenty strong. It's a pretty strong fragrance. Saw Grimm's video on Lattafa Art of Universe, picking it up tomorrow, supposedly inspired by Blue Talisman. One of my buddies is getting a 10 ml of Blue Talisman. If he doesn't like it, I may try and trade for it, but I will at least get to smell it. I've heard Collage Carouse Blue Spice or something like that is a Blue Talisman clone, and then Art of Universe as well. Now, I do like the fragrances that are like in this bottle from Lattafa. Art of Universe is in this bottle. I really like Vintage Radio. Art of Universe seems good. However, I really want to get more Collage fragrances because Collage Chiaka Blue really blew me away. So I think if I were to get a clone of Blue Talisman, I would go with the Blue Spice, just because I want to try more from Collage. I might sample it. I definitely think it's worth a sample, for sure. It's for sure worth a sample. And it might be a little expensive for the sample. I don't know. I wouldn't assume it would be that much because 100 ml is like $190. So you could probably get like a 5 ml for $20 maybe. I don't know. Maybe more. Who knows? This layering combo goes pretty good, honestly. Now, I know it definitely would smell a little bit different because when you layer fragrances, the way a lot of people layer fragrances, they'll do one spray and then they'll do another spray of the other fragrance on top. For me, if I were to layer a fragrance, if I were to layer these two, I'd go like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd go like 1, 2, 3 sprays of LeBeau, and I'd go like 1, 2, 3, 4 sprays of Cahiers d'Alfresson. So I'd have like 7 sprays total. And I think with that, you wouldn't smell this mixed together. Mixed, like you would still smell it mixed together in the air. Mixed together, it's good. It's really a lot of LeBeau with a slight pineapple vibe. I feel like if you kind of spread it out, however, you know, you would get that coconut and pineapple vibe instead of that slight pineapple vibe. Let's see, but y'all, if we can get this up to 10 likes, I will show my last new cologne that I got. So 3 more likes, please double tap the screen. I'm gonna be back. My boy C2 also live. I'm gonna be back and forth. Hey, King sounds good. Some shag. What's going on, man? How are you doing? Or what's going on? I don't even know. I don't know what I was even gonna say. Don't forget, with fragrances, if you want better longevity, you should drink water. A lot of people will sit here, they'll be like, if you want better longevity with fragrances, put Vaseline on, put lotion on. You could do that. It's not the worst idea, but make sure you're hydrated. That's one of the biggest things. If you're not hydrated, your skin isn't hydrated, and the fragrance is not going to last or project. How's that collage smell? I feel like that's one you've fallen in love with. If that's good, I'll grab it. I definitely have fallen in love with it. I think it's for sure good. It's a clone, supposedly a clone, of Yves Saint Laurent's L'Homme La Nuit de l'Homme, or L'Homme Bleu Electrique. Either L'Homme Bleu Electrique or La Nuit de l'Homme Bleu Electrique. I don't know which one, but it's YSL Blue Electrique cologne. Citrusy and green in the top notes, floral in the middle notes, and a musky, ambery vanilla in the dry down. So good. What's C2's channel? It's C2 based. I tried lotion, it burns. Interesting. It doesn't burn for me, but it doesn't really do anything. Where do I get all my colognes? So I get my colognes a mix from trading people, buying off of discounters such as Joma Shop or Amazon. Those are primarily where I buy from. I'll go to my local rack store, so Ross and TJ Maxx. But I really get them from kind of like anywhere. 2 more likes, and I will show my last new pickup. Try Prisma Perfumes. He used to be the perfumer from City Rhythm. When they slip, he made his own company way cheaper than City, same quality. Oh, I don't know why I read that as Burns, Tana. That was a L moment for me. Honestly, I may check it out because I heard that like Niall and his perfumer had like a really like weird and like hard falling out with each other. But I definitely will check that out. I would assume, you know, they're different fragrances than City Rhythm, but if they're at like a pretty good price and still X-Ray de Parfum, I could definitely check them out. We hit 10 likes. So the last fragrance, this one by far I was the most excited to get. However, in total, I'm very impressed with all of them. Quick rundown, my fragrance of the day, and a new fragrance I got, Lattafa Fakar Black, clone of YSL EDP, Cahiers d'Alfresson, supposedly a clone of Creed Aventus, but this is just a pineapple bomb. And the last fragrance that I got, Yves Saint Laurent's Myself Eau de Parfum. I have not even worn this fragrance, and it already has fingerprints all over it. Myself Eau de Parfum. Such a banger of a fragrance. This one's going to be my fragrance of the day tomorrow. And then I think Cahiers d'Alfresson will be my fragrance of the day Saturday. But YSL Myself, I believe you get bergamot and Calabrian bergamot in the top notes. You get orange blossom or mandarin blossom, one of the two, but it's like an orangey blossom scent. Then you get this patchouli and baroxin vetiver dry down, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, this fragrance smells very, very good. Now, it's interesting. When I smell this fragrance, I personally think of my older brother because he got this fragrance when it came out, Myself Eau de Parfum, and, you know, he really fell in love with it. So this is his signature scent. However, YSL Myself is so good. My brother has since moved out, so I can't steal it from him anymore. So I figured, you know, I should get my own bottle. This was $100 fragrance haul too. I would like to add, I bought all these fragrances off of Amazon. Caid Alforsan, $17. Well, I guess like $108. So Caid Alforsan, $17. Facar Black, $23. Total $40. And then myself, Eau de Parfum, on sale from like $76 to like $68 for the 2-ounce bottle. So I was very happy. And I was skeptical at first when I saw this because it was cheaper than you would normally see it. But I saw that it was shipped and sold by Amazon. So I was like, you know what? There's a very good chance that it's not fake. So I got it. It smells legit. It lasts a long time. It projects nicely like the real one. So pretty sure it's real. Okay, I always go to TJ Maxx. Definitely just look at what they have. Sometimes they won't have the best stuff. Sometimes they get Middle Eastern fragrances like Latafas and shit like that. Thoughts on Mancera? Great question. So, first of all, Mancera Red Tobacco. If you are not like a heavy smoker or like a biker, stay away from that fragrance. The two Manceras I highly recommend, Mancera's Tonka Cola and Mancera's Instant Crush. Good dent bubble, or yeah, good dent on this one. And then I didn't use this much. I probably used Up Into the Ridge. I did end up trading this fragrance, but I traded back for it. And the guy I traded with took a 10 ml out of it. He didn't touch Instant Crush, which I'm happy about because I love Instant Crush. These two, both strong fragrances, both Eau de Parfum, last at least 10 hours. Last at least 10 hours, projects at least 4 feet on me. Both are very good. Instant Crush is a little more versatile, more masculine, better take on Baccarat Rouge 540 in my opinion. Tonka Cola is not going to be for everyone. Tonka Cola is this like, it's this citrus cola candy with like some incense in there. So Mancera as a whole is a pretty good brand. I definitely will be getting Mancera Cedrat Boisé eventually. And maybe some other ones. Definitely a more cafe when the winter, fall, cooler weather rolls around. That's a solid haul, Micah. Well done. Thank you. Thank you for sure. Yeah, I mean, I was happy. I got, you know, my first, I ended up getting 2 YouTube checks. So I had a little bit of money and I was like, you know what? Let's buy some fragrances. I think my next pickup is either going to be Cedrat Boisé or either Cedrat Boisé or Game of Spades Wild Card. Both around the same price. Wild Card's like $13 cheaper. I also could just save up and buy them both at the same time. I only buy ships and sold by Amazon, so I know it's legit. For me, it's like these fragrances were sold by like a Middle Eastern brand off of Amazon. I don't know really what you would call them. But like, here's the thing. I generally look at the reviews. I look at the stars. You know, if you have Caid Alforsan that's like 1,000 sold, that's like a bunch of, you know, low stars, probably don't buy that one. But when you see the one that's 20,000 sold and then it has 4.5 stars, that's when I kind of know, okay, it's more than likely going to be legit because more people would be, you know, actually saying stuff about it, rating it badly if that brand was scamming them off of Amazon. But another good way just to completely avoid that, so personally I use Amazon, and the reason why I used Amazon for this order in particular was because myself was the cheapest I could find it on Amazon for the 2-ounce. Every place else was selling it for like $75, $76. Amazon, slightly cheaper, like $68. But what else was I going to say? I don't know what else I was going to say. I got myself, and then the other two I had already ordered. I had already ordered them, and I had free shipping. And then I saw myself, and I was like, wow, I got to pick that one up. Prisma Perfume, 50 ml, $95. That's not bad. That's definitely not a bad price. These City Rhythms, for the 30 ml, run you $90, and for the 100 ml, run you $190. Now, one thing I will say, I love all my City Rhythms. I think that they're phenomenal. Let's talk about another niche brand. Very good fragrance. Nishani Ani X-Ray de Parfum. This has probably got to be one of my, if not my favorite looking bottles. in my collection. I don't know what in particular really makes me like the way that this bottle looks. I think when I have like a light or I take a picture or, the light starts reflecting, it just looks super nice. I think the Shani Ani has a great bottle, and it's definitely a good fragrance. It's like a lemon caramel sugar cookie. Borderline gourmand. Even though I give it that description, I don't think it's 100% a gourmand fragrance. My man, it's bedtime. It's 9:26 for me right now, so I'm probably going to be live for probably not that much longer. I might end it here at 30. But after this, I'm going to go play some VR, dude. I want to show y'all. I went to Ross. I didn't pick up any fragrances, but I did pick up a few clothing items. I remember last summer, because I would go live so much, if I would get clothes, I'd show y'all what I got. So I'll show you guys what I got. Where's the front of these, bro? Here we go. I got a pair of brown shorts. I don't know. I think these are like 9-inch inseams. They kind of go down a little bit lower than I normally wear, like a 7-inch inseam. They go down a little bit lower. I like that fabric. I like the color. Next one I got, a pair of 7-inch inseam. It's kind of like everyday shorts. I like these ones. I think that they're a nice color. My girlfriend picked out both those shorts for me, and she said that the color would look good on me. I picked out just this solid gray shirt. Well, my girlfriend showed it to me, and I was like, oh yeah, I like that. Picked up a solid gray shirt just because it's easy to match with, and I was actually pretty happy. These are the kind of socks I normally wear, just the Nike everyday dry fit. I don't know, ankle socks? Yeah, ankle socks. Normally, let's see. They're like $24 at like my Shields. $13. So I was pretty happy to find them there. And in my size too. I'm a pretty tall guy. I'm like 6'1", 6'2". I'm not that tall, but I got like size 13, 14 shoes sometimes. So sometimes it's hard for me to find socks, but luckily they were in my size. What do you think of YSL Myself? YSL Myself, phenomenal fragrance. I would say in the realm of designer fragrances, it's a 10 out of 10. Now, for a freshie, it's a 10 out of 10. It doesn't smell the most unique. It's not going to like wow you particularly, but it will wow you, if that makes sense. You're not going to smell this and be like, wow, this is the most unique fragrance I've ever smelled. But when you smell this on you, or you smell someone wearing it, you're like, wow, that just smells so good. It's a crisp, citrusy dryer sheet. So good. My first time here was good. Magnolia. We're just chilling, talking about fragrances. If that's something you're into, ask me some questions. Tell me fragrances you wear if you wear them. First fragrance ever was back in the 90s. OG Jordan, you have it. So good. I don't think this is the worst fragrance known to man. I don't think it's particularly good. It's just a very green fragrance. It's a very green, citrusy fragrance. Not bad by any means. YSLY or myself as a daily driver. Axor, honestly, what I would recommend is you could get myself and get Lattafa Fakar Black, because this is a great clone of YSLY. You could get both of these for $90 total. I think that's what I would do, honestly. You tall as fuck. I'm pretty tall. I'm not like insanely tall, but I'm decently tall. Love myself. My guest on the day was Sarah Intense Cedrat Boise. How is that one? Coconut Lagoon, my new hot fragrance for the summertime. That one looks good. That one, again, is on my list. I have so many fragrances that I want to get on my list, but it's like, for example, Kaid Al Farsan. I've been putting off this one for a year at least. And I'm kind of pissed off at myself for putting this one off because it's so good. Magnolia, I've been spraying that one a lot. It's so damn good. Best city rhythm to pick up. Glugos, honestly, I would just say in the realm of just like mass appealing. So, okay, here's the thing. I think that every city rhythm I have is good. However, it's not going to, some people might not like everything. I think if you like sweet fragrances, go Redline 2654. Because it's a good, sweet, coconut, lime, a slight aquatic, salty, sweet floral fragrance. It's good. It's for sure good, but you gotta like sweet fragrances. And the one thing I will say, Beautiful pressurized atomizer. Yeah. Candy vibe to it. There's like this candy vibe to it. I don't know how to explain the candy vibe. The best way I can explain it is it almost smells like a Blue Jolly Rancher vibe to it, almost in a way. But there's just this like such distinct candy vibe to it. Very good stuff. Micah goes similar to Ventus, but in a different direction, amped up with the leather and patchouli with added oud. So I don't know. It's weird because with me, Caid Alforsan is just a straight pineapple bomb. That's really all I get with this fragrance. Now, King Fragrance was telling me it's like a fusion between a Ventus and something like, something like a Ventus and something like Baccarat Rouge 540. I'm expecting that, right? Spray it on, straight up pineapple. I've heard from everyone, for the first, minute or two, it's a pineapple bomb, then it'll start drying down into something else. Nah, for me, straight up pineapple scent. It's still good, but just a straight up pineapple scent. Do you like that Celestial? What is Celestial? Might pick it up to rock it this summer. Thanks. Glue goes, no problem. I highly recommend that one. Even if you just pick up the 30 ml bottle and pull it out on like the more special occasions, I would say though, the 100 ml bottle will last you a long time. That one personally, I do 3 sprays with. Proof 677, which is David? Wait. Yes, David. I want to say it's David. It's been so long since you've been in my life. I know who you are. I know who you are. But I want to say it's David. But these 2 fragrances will ring a bell to Proof 677. I want to say his name's David. I know these 2. For whatever reason, I remember these 2 fragrances. Yes, David, my bad. Haven't hopped in a long while. I thought your name was David, but sometimes I have this habit where people come in, they're like, oh, what's up? And I'm like, I think this is your name, but I don't remember what this name is. But I think it's interesting that Toy Boy and Eros Flame, which I know you said were like 2 of your favorite fragrances, these 2 immediately popped in my mind when you came in. I get a heavy pineapple. Yes, a bunch of pineapple. Toy Boy fire. Toy Boy is fire. And here's the thing. It's not a fragrance that I will wear every day. It's not a fragrance that's going to be insanely mass appealing. That's the thing with this fragrance. You're going to wear it. You're going to smell different. You're going to smell different in a good way. It's a rose nutmeggy scent. That's primarily what I get. It's good. But again, it's not something I'm going to wear every day. A lot of people smell Toy Boy. They're like, oh, that's a disgusting fragrance. I don't know why anyone would wear this. Nobody, I would hope, nobody is just wearing this as their day-to-day fragrance. Now, your day-to-day cool weather fragrance, yes, you could definitely wear this one. And even in the heat, you could definitely wear this one. But this is not going to be one that you're going to wear every single day. This is one, you're going to have it in your collection. You're going to know, I want to stand out. I want to wear this fragrance. Same with Eros Flame. You have that fragrance in your collection. You might not wear it every day, but you can put it on and you can definitely stand out. Celestial is very close to Ganymede. I've never tried any of them. Bro, casually holding 2 amazing fragrances. Facts. I don't know if I already responded to that. Want to layer Toy Boy and Instant Crush. I feel like Toy Boy already kind of has like that 540-ish DNA, something done differently to it. Could be a good layering combo. Wore Moschino today and actually got a compliment. You definitely can get compliments with it for sure. Love Toy Boy because it's unique. It's in the same realm of something like Dior Sauvage Elixir. It's like, with this one, you're not going to wear this every day. You're going to wear this when you want to pull something out, you want to smell different, you want to get noticed. Only allowed to pick 4 fragrances for the rest of your life. 1 for the summer, 1 for the winters, 1 for date/sexy time. One that makes me feel good. Okay, so I'm going to change it up a little bit. Instead of like a fragrance to make me like that makes me feel good, I'm just going to say like a partying fragrance. So something good for like partying. Because like when I think of like a fragrance that make me feel good, it would be the same as something that would be like a good partying fragrance. 1 for summer, 1 for winter, 1 for dates. 1 that makes me feel good. Okay. Dates right here. Summer. Partying. Or makes me feel good. I need a winter one. Okay. This would be my rotation. May not be what you guys were expecting. May be what you guys were expecting. So, summer / year-round fragrance here. YSL myself. Great driver. Next, winter fragrance. Prada Black. Good cool weather fragrance. Ambery powdery vanilla. Date night / sexy time. Stronger with you EDT. My favorite fragrance of all time and just a great date night fragrance. And I did another little twist with this one. This is still a great partying fragrance. I would definitely wear this if I were to go to a party. But this is also another great year-round fragrance. Bad Boy Cobalt. Good, distinct plum fragrance. So that would be my rotation. PDM Carlisle has rose and nutmeg. It could be good. It could be good. Gabe, what's going on? That's a special occasion fragrance. For sure. For sure, King. Have you tried Tironi or Orto Parisi if you want to be different? This is the one fall and winter. I've heard of them. I've never tried anything by them. They don't. So my issue is a lot of places don't sell like specific fragrances by me. So pretty much any niche fragrances, apart from some Joe Malone fragrances and some Thomas Cosmala fragrances, they don't get sold around me. So other than those two brands, I really can't try that much. And even from those brands, I'm pretty heavily restricted on what I can try. Thomas is okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I tried Thomas Cosmala Candy, number 4, horrible fragrance right there. Might get Liquid Brun, what's my opinion? I've never tried anything with that DNA in it. That's the Parfums de Marly. Why am I blanking on this right now? PDM Altair. I've never tried anything with the Altair DNA. I would just say pick it up though. Chris, what's going on, man? What do you think about the replica line from Maison Margiela? I think that By the Fireplace is good. Jazz Club is okay. And then Beach Walk is okay. But honestly, one of my biggest recommendations is I would say instead of By the Fireplace, get Lattafa Amir Al Oud Intense Oud. This one to me smells straight up like By the Fireplace, and to me outperforms By the Fireplace. So another cheap banger. Liquid Brun is Fire F. Thomas Cosmala, number 4, Apress L'Amour. How is that one? Let's see. We got... Start putting in your guys' last comments. I am going to get going here soon. I have some stuff I do have to do before I go to bed. And I also kind of want to play some VR. But definitely did want to get a live in for sure. Yeah, definitely want to get a live in. I will be live tomorrow, for sure tomorrow. It's super sweet. Cotton candy fragrance, very musky on the dry down. Oh yeah, because number 4 is also like a cotton candy one. All right, I'll pick it up on Jumbo Shop tomorrow. Bet Gabe and let me know what you think. You got to get the day 3 sample pack. I've never heard of that one. Or I think you might have been telling me about that at some point or another, or you were talking about it. You love that VR. I do love the VR. I've been playing this game, Tactical Assault VR. Bro, best game I've ever played. So fun. So damn fun. But that is going to do it. My fragrance of the day tomorrow will be YSL myself. This is going to be a pretty good end of the week, guys. We got Friday tomorrow. If you guys are in school like me, one more day, then you get the weekend. If you guys go to work, maybe you work at 9 to 5. You only work until Friday. You got that one day. I know King works Monday through Friday. King, tomorrow's your last day of work. You get the weekend off. Anyways, try and find something good and fun happening in your life today, tomorrow, whenever it is. Focus on that because that day is coming. Everyone have a good night. Tana, have a good night. Gabe, have a good night. Everyone else in here, have a good night. Peace, everyone. I love y'all.